repeat in an elimination game for his team. Adebayo tips it back, but White able to hug it, and Chicago controls. One thing to keep an eye on, just how Caruso is moving. Billy Donovan said he would watch that closely early in this game. Wasn't sure exactly what Caruso would be able to give him. Caruso setting up Vucevic. He got it. Little mid-range jumper to start things off.
Yeah, and Caruso, just for people that aren't familiar, sprained his ankle in that first half. Tried to give it a go in the second half. Wasn't able to do it, but a couple of days rest. And these type of moments, you're going to give everything you have to get on that floor.
Here's Adebayo. Caruso comes sprinting down, but not in time to thwart Adebayo.
And I just look at Bam Adebayo, and we need more production from him. He's got to go out there and be aggressive. We know what he does on the defensive end. But offensively, he's got to be aggressive as Alex Caruso knocks down that three. I think the ankle's doing okay so far.
An assist and a three for Caruso on Chicago's first two possessions. Adebayo draws two. Here's Hero. Hero elevates and hits.
Now, we talked about Tyler Hero in that inefficient game. Understand that when Jimmy gets hurt, he goes down. Somebody else has to lift up the load. Was he efficient? No. But I like his aggression, and for him, he's probably going to think tonight it's all going to turn back around.
Dosunmu connects on a three. Ayo Dosunmu, who was 3 for 4 from three the other night at 19 points, off to a good start here. An 8-4 Bulls lead. Elimination game in Miami. Winner takes the 8th seed. Loser season ends. Jaquez stops, floats, and finishes.
Jaime Jaquez, one of the best rookies. I have him on my all-rookie team. He's just been so impressive this year, and it's good to see a rookie come out and have a high-level impact early on in his career.
Saw Zach Lowe come out with his list today where he had Jaquez first-team all-rookie, and we know this is an impressive rookie class this season. Here's Vucevic in the corner, no, and Hero, the weak side rebound. Hero working behind Adebayo. In and out on a three, and rebound hits the floor before Caruso claws it. Here's Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. He got it. Always found money when DeRozan is hitting threes. We saw it the other night, and he hits one here early tonight. Harden able to muscle his way to the cup.
Yeah, well, DeMar DeRozan is a mid-range monster, one of the best mid-range players. He hasn't really consistently extended his range to three, but as you mentioned, hit 2 last game.
Here's Caruso. Trying to spin away from Jaquez. Vucevic guarded tightly by
players in the league can guard really 1 through 5 on any different type of situations. So he's going to have that task of hedging on some screen rolls and also playing one-on-one against Vucevic in the post.
You want a little nugget to punctuate that,
please,
Richard? All right,
please.
Early nugget for you. Adebayo, one of 7 players this season who guarded at least 175 possessions in the half court as Jovic hits the three of guards, forwards, and centers.
So you're saying I was right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I love that. I love it when you add to it. Makes me feel more confident.
11-11 in the early going. Here's White. White dishes to the corner. Good close out there from Hero. Caruso extra feed. White short on a three. Jaquez the rebound. Jaquez hesitates, barrels in, and finishes. Plus they now have a 3-point lead. Remember, it was these two teams meeting last year in this game. Chicago had a lead with 3.5 minutes to go. Miami finished the game on a 15-1 run, vaulted them into a run to the finals before falling to Denver. Off the rejection, Martin the crossover, sets up Jaquez. You bet!
And that's all off the defense from Bam Adebayo on that block against DeMar DeRozan. Allows them to get in transition and find Jaquez in transition for that three.
An 11-0 run for Miami and a chance to add to it here. Adebayo, what a fling down the floor. Jovic the easy finish. Timeout. It's going to be a while before they would get back the services of Jimmy Butler. A tall task would await them facing the Celtics, even with Butler, never mind without.
Yeah, and they're 13-9 without Jimmy Butler. So there is some confidence with their group. It's not like the wheels fall off if he's not on the court.
They're used to it, too. We know he misses chunks of regular season each year, and the Heat obviously have next man up ingrained in their culture. As Hero elevates and finishes over Vucevic, it's a 15-0 Miami run and a 10-point lead. Dosunmu in the corner, no, and after hitting the first, Ayo Dosunmu has missed his last 2 from deep. Chicago has missed its last 5 shots. Hero trying to save it, could not the other night in the final minute of a tie game against Philly. This time does. Martin off the mark on a 3. Chicago knew it would be a different challenge defensively tonight from Miami than what the Hawks presented the other night.
Yeah, we talked about that with Coach Billy Donovan, just about how are they going to find the same shots as Tyler Hero misses the 3 and there's a foul.
Miami, that foul was on DeRozan, his first. Here's Hero slinking around into the paint, had it stripped out of bounds.
Against these Miami Heat guards is huge for Chicago.
Adebayo leans in, gets the whistle, and will shoot 2. Cassie and I over to catch all the action. We got a full slate of games of NBA playoff basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, I also have a full slate of Little League games that I will be attending on Saturday and Sunday, so we'll mix them both in.
17-0 run for Miami. Dosunmu high off the window, no, and Chicago is frigid right now. Hero off the mark. All right, Chicago has missed its last 7 shots. White trying to get something downhill, and a nice defensive stand.
Yeah, and this is not the Hawks defense. That first side action is what I just talked about. You can't just go first side against a good defensive team. Not consistent.
19-0 run for Miami as Highsmith flips it in. Here's White, gets a foul on
intentional aggression.
This is the biggest scoring run of the season for the Heat. 19-0 over the last 5 minutes. Caruso still can't hit. Chicago with just 11 points in this first. Jovic misses the layup. And the Bulls get something going in semi-transition. Caruso wasn't hurrying. Vucevic pounds it inside, and finally Chicago scores, ending that 19-0 run. You saw White getting a breather for the Bulls. Highsmith trying to work Dosunmu. Highsmith gets swatted by Vucevic, and DeRozan keeps it in bounds.